I did not want to do the mic in hand thing, but it's just really loud out here and wanted to make sure the audio didn't suffer. Yeah, just wanted to hop on, do a little check-in, talk about how work's going, how life's going, what's in store for this channel, probably in that order as well. It's been a while since I've just had a casual conversation with you without like a full project or like tutorial or, you know, some video with other intentions happening at the same time. So let's start out with what's new in the work world. Obviously the last video that I put out was the release of Filmy, which was my new color grading asset company, Power Grades LUTs. And it seems to be doing super well. Starting to see a ton of people using it on projects, and they're tagging me, and their stuff looks awesome. Color grading is like a very subjective thing. So to see that, like, I would say 95% of the people that I've heard from have really, really liked it, has been just an incredible thing. Yeah, what else is happening? As of June 7th, I Think I'm Sick, my first movie, has officially been publicly released for a year, had its anniversary. It's crazy. It's only been a year. It feels like it was 10 years ago. I've put that movie behind me as hard as I could. I was just so ready to move on. I actually thought this year was going to be the year that I started writing on another script for a feature narrative film, and turns out just not ready for it. That movie took a lot out of me, financially, emotionally, physically. Just not in the mood this year. You know, it's pretty daunting to get myself to sit down and like go through that process for another 3 years. So, the movie writing will have to wait, maybe until my house mortgage is paid off. Then apart from Danny, the YouTube filmmaker, Danny, the freelance director in his like working world that I don't usually like post too much about. Yeah, I've been doing a lot of sports stuff. That's kind of just like where my heart's always been, and like when it comes to like commercials, documentaries, as it probably shows on my channel. But just recently directed and shot a really cool Nike running project with my good friends at Blue Ox Films. It turned out great. It's in post-production right now. That one was cool because a former intern of mine, Santana Sebastian from Maui, if any of you remember those days, he actually works at Blue Ox now, and he was able to fly out to the shoot, and we were able to hang out, catch up. It was so great seeing him. Especially now, he's like becoming a man. You know, it's good to see him. Then I did another shoot for Sandy McLaughlin. They were in town for Grand Slam track meet in Philadelphia. So swung by, shot some stuff. So it was great to see them, catch up with, you know, the world's greatest track and field athlete. Then later in the month, doing a little shoot for Puma Running with Anna, my wife, which will be exciting. So yeah, a lot of sports stuff, a lot of stuff that I'm turning down, a lot of running commercial branded doc stuff that I'm turning down, which, you know, is a great position to always be in. When you're directing all this stuff, it's a lot because you're constantly involved in pre-production all the way through post-production. It just takes months per project when you're working with the clients. So it was just becoming a lot. And I told myself at the beginning of this year, I was actually not going to take a lot of client projects, and I was going to really try to focus on the YouTube channel and just like relax a little bit more, which is something that I haven't done in a good amount of time. So yeah, unfortunately had to say no to a lot of cool opportunities just to keep myself sane. Yeah, the older I get, the less I want to work. Yeah, that's kind of what's going on in the work world. When it comes to life's going great. You know, friends are getting married, friends are having babies. Anna and I are not having babies. Our only baby probably that we might ever have is our sweet girl Sansa. She just turned 7 not too long ago, but she's doing great, starting to get some white in the face, which makes us cry every day. But no, she's doing great. She's still the best dog ever. Yeah, and like I mentioned, this house we've been in now for about 10 months, and it's really just feels like home now. It feels like we've been here for so long, and it's such a beautiful thing to build our life together in a permanent home. We love it so much. As you can see, like, tons of nature around. We got an outside deck, and it's cool to just be able to be outside without being in public, which I think is the best part of it. Put up a basketball hoop, so, you know, been absolutely soaked from 3 as of late. Been doing some other modifications around the house, but yeah, it just feels good to own a home. It'll feel even better when it's paid off. I mentioned Anna, my wife, a couple times now. She's doing great. If anyone doesn't know, she's like a serious marathon runner, like very good. And she was just at the Boston Marathon a couple months back, and she absolutely slayed it. She ran a 2:43, which is flying. I think it was like 6:14 per mile for 26.2 miles. It seriously blows my mind, like, that I'm married to this woman. She's such a beast. Yeah, made a cool little phone video from that trip that she posted on her Instagram that you can check out if you're interested in that. But yeah, super, super proud of her. And she has inspired me to start training and running again, which is something that I haven't done since college when I ran track at Bucknell. So it's been 9 years since I've seriously trained in running, but it's been about 2 months now, and I'm feeling great. It feels good to have like a fitness goal, something that's different than work goals. It kind of like relieves the pressure of the work when you have other things happening in your life. And body just feels better. But yeah, probably will not be keeping you posted on my running. When you're someone who like makes a living online, it feels good to have parts of your life that you never share on the internet. So running will probably be that thing that I just kind of like keep to myself. Like I might just go run a marathon one day and no one will know. Speaking of Maui from earlier, Anna and I are going back to Maui in a couple weeks just to visit some of our favorite spots that we really cherished when we were living there. So we're really excited to be back there and just relax a little bit, which is always sad because Sansa can't come that time around, but she'll be okay for a couple days, hopefully. But yeah, that's life for me right now. Can't complain one bit. Really enjoying it. Then for what's coming up on the channel, got a really, really cool project that I have my sights set on right now. It's going to be a very stylized mini doc thing, sort of similar to the Trick Rider video that I posted, but it's going to be taking place probably in Japan with an individual, an athlete who I don't want to reveal yet. I'm still a ways away. Yeah, just been gathering sponsors to make that trip happen. Probably will be Music Bed, Milanote, and maybe Insta360, which will be a new one for me. Yeah, a lot of people ask me how I end up like funding these projects, and it comes from sponsorships from a Music Bed. I get money from them to, present a behind the scenes episode where I briefly do an integration on talking about how I use Music Bed in my videos. I usually tend to stick to brands I'm actually using for my films. So I'll take a chunk of whatever budget they're giving me for a specific project and make that project happen. Pay the talent, pay whoever comes with me, pay for flights, hotels. So yeah, a lot of the money that comes in through sponsorships just goes back into the channel to make more projects. It's a really cool, system that I feel like I've built for myself, or I'm able to get out and make those passion projects that are kind of just for myself and not have to, take feedback from anyone, just kind of make whatever I want. So having the brands that sponsor the YouTube channel and having people who interact with the brands who are sponsoring my YouTube channel has really, made those kind of videos be able to come alive. Then after Japan, thinking I'm going to make a little brand film for Filmy, my color grading company. Think it'll be cool to do like a stylized video that's purely color graded with Filmy. This is color graded with Filmy, but I think it'll be cool. Just kind of like sponsor my own video, almost take money that I'm getting from Filmy and repurpose it for a film that I can do tutorials on or whatever. Then, whatever else comes up, if there's a sweet new camera that I would use, maybe I'll make a video on it. No one's reached out about any cool cameras coming out. So you'd be shocked how many camera companies don't reach out to me. It's like most don't. Yeah, right now I'd say I'm in this season of creativity of just wanting to slow down and focus on one thing at a time, which I was kind of getting away from the past couple of months, but it's bring the focus back. Been doing this for 10 years now. It's just something that I feel like I have to be still at times to keep that passion for creating these videos going. That's probably nothing new. That I feel like that's probably all people who do what we do feel that at certain points. But yeah, just trying to be really intentional, slow down, have fun, I've always kind of had fun with it, but not always. The movie was hard. My neighbor is starting his lawn mowing, so gonna wrap this up as fast as I can now. Yeah, having neighbors, just an absolute gift. Thanks for tuning in for the channel update. Excited to get on the next projects for you. They're gonna be some fun ones. Yeah, I love you.